The Road Traffic Management Corporation is raiding premises of big fleet owners, including bus and truck companies who owe millions of rand in unpaid vehicle fees. The raid is taking place in Atteridgeville, Pretoria. For more on this, we cross now to SABC News reporter Dludla. Thanks very much, Calvin, for joining us. I hope you can hear me very well. Tell us what's happening where you are.
Good afternoon to you, colleague, and good afternoon to the viewers of the SABC News. We are here in Pretoria, Atteridgeville to be specific. We are here just to monitor the Road Traffic Management Corporation. They are raiding some buses here. We got some time to see and to monitor what they were doing. What they did was to talk to the owner of these buses, because they were saying some of these buses are not a road with, they were not supposed to be on the road. But let me not just waste any time. Let me introduce the spokesperson from the Road Traffic Management Corporation, Mr. Simon. Mr. Simon, thank you very much for your precious time. I know you've been here for a very long time. Tell us, we saw you guys and your officials were going through these buses inside and you were monitoring them. What was happening?
No, we were checking their compliance with the regulations of the road, and we found a number of irregularities. Some of the buses are displaying license discs that are copies and printed on plain paper. We found that the licensing operating licenses have been printed on face value documents that were reportedly in the past were reported to have been stolen. Some are on copies. All of those require that we take those documents. None of these vehicles now can operate on the roads with those documents until there is clarity on how they obtained the documents, where they obtained them, and if there are outstanding fees that need to be paid, those must be paid before the vehicles can be released.
I saw you guys engaging with the owner of these buses. What is he saying to you?
No, he was disputing that he's the owner. He was saying he's a subcontractor, buses are not his, and then he came back around to saying he owns some of the buses and these are his premises. So on that basis, we're putting the responsibility on him for all of these buses, because these are his premises. He knows what is happening. The National Road Land Transportation Act places a responsibility on him to take responsibility for the vehicles and what happens with the vehicles and for the drivers. So we are dealing with him now. We'll deal with him appropriately so that he accounts for everything that we have found here that is not correct.
You are saying the name of the buses that is written here is not corresponding on the system, on your system?
We have buses here that are on face value are Atteridgeville bus services, but when you go into the discs, they reflect other names, Transnat, they reflect Equasi, Mondlo bus service, and all of those kinds of things. So we are following up on all of those. That how can that be that there is no disjuncture?
So now, what does it mean now for this bus depot? Because I can see even drivers are standing outside there. They don't know what to do. Are you saying these buses will not be able to commute or transport passengers today?
We are saying that this depot is now a crime scene until we have finished our investigation. We're calling in other agencies to also come in and look at other issues that maybe we don't have the mandate or authority to look into and deal with those. But it is now a crime scene until all the investigations have been finalized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Zwane, for your time.
Thank you, Mr.
That was Mr. Simon Zwane, the spokesperson of the Road Traffic Management Corporation, talking to the SABC Live, saying that this place now has been declared a crime scene. What I noticed here is that even employees are so shocked. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to do, because we tried to speak to them earlier and they don't want to talk to the media, of course, because there is someone who is the right person to talk to. That was Mr. Simon Zwane. But also, I can tell you that these buses will not operate today, and it means that commuters who are waiting for these buses that those commuters will be left stranded from today. That will be an issue for those commuters, because most of them, they don't know that these buses that they have been raided. They don't know that this depot has been declared a crime scene. They will wait for these buses to come and transport them. But unfortunately, today these buses will not move even tomorrow. My name is Calvin Dludla. For SABC News, I have to say back to you in studio in Auckland Park.
Thanks very much, Calvin, for that report.